Welcome to the Omnibilateral Panic Holiday. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Rear Tessa, yours is really good.
Would you rather be Santa for a day or the Grinch for a day?
Oh,
Oh, which day?
That's a really good question. I'm
Halloween.
This is Halloween. I'm assuming. Let's do Christmas Eve.
I'd say the
Oh.
Grinch.
Christmas Eve, definitely the Grinch.
I mean, I think the Grinch too. Like, the problem with the Grinch was not him; it was his asshole neighbors.
You end with a celebration. You don't have to do any of the work. Like you don't have to fly
Right.
around
You
and
get
do
to be,
anything that
like,
Santa did.
Naughty
Yeah,
and still win.
yeah.
Yes.
And you get to sneak in everybody's houses and see their cool Christmas decorations.
Well, and like justified naughty, like, because they were seriously awful to him.
Yeah.
Would you rather work on Christmas Day or New Year's Day? Your current job, whatever it may be.
Oh, our current job. Would we rather work our current job on New Year's Day or Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
New Year's Day.
I think I'm New Year's.
I gotta be with my family.
But like New Year's, I'm definitely up at least until midnight. And I've definitely been up like all night before that. So I just feel like I would want to sleep on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I feel
I
like
understand.
I've worked or traveled or done a lot of weird stuff on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
But on Christmas Day, I want to be with my family. And
That's true.
if I'm working one of my jobs, which has to be in person, then I couldn't do that if I worked
Right.
on Christmas Day.
And then be
That's
shitty.
true.
That would stink.
You really would. Would you rather go on a sleigh ride or go ice skating?
Sleigh ride?
Sleigh ride.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how to skate really.
I'm not good at it.
Oh, one time when I was the polar bear for the Pittsburgh Zoo, the polar bear mascot.
Yes. you weren't standing in for a real polar bear, fooling everyone.
We went to the opening of an ice rink, and it was like a bunch of mascots, like literally the mascot for the Pirates was there, the mascots for the Penguins, like every major team had a mascot there, plus then all the like mascots of the city. But they were like, if you can skate, we'll give you a set of skates to wear. You don't have to like rent them or anything. We'll just like hook you up. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with my big feet because I can't really skate. But we were out there, and like obviously I'm a polar bear. They should have sent somebody who knew how to skate. Because it's a polar bear, but I'm like hugging the side, like shuffling along. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
I would rather go ice skating because I'm great at it. And sleigh rides are fun, but
Of course you are. You totally have the vibe of someone who knows how to skate real ass well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But also I've been on sleigh rides and they're fun and like lovely, but also they're usually 2 hours long. And
Oh, I've never been on one. So 2 hours of sitting on a hard wooden seat, cold in the cold air. I don't want to do anything. I want to stay in my house, I guess.
Don't you get like a hot chocolate?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
Next,
I'm back in.
Would you rather, as far as snow related activities, make a snow angel or have a snowball fight?
Snowball fight.
Snow angel. I just want softness.
I think at this point in my life, I'm snow angel, but I do love a snowball fight.
What if there's a rock in there? I just feel like I don't trust that many people.
Well, when you come out here, we will have a safe snowball fight.
What happens after a snow angel?
You get up and then you usually take a selfie with it, obviously.
Okay.
You're chilly. You're damp and chilly.
Pretty much, yeah.
You go inside and have hot chocolate.
Okay, that makes sense.
Would you rather have your ears turn into elf ears forever or a Santa beard forever?
Elf ears.
Elf ears
for sure. Yeah. I mean, look at my hair and my face. It would fit.
I think I'm Elfish too, honestly, even though I have a beard.
Yeah. If it was a more reasonable beard than a Santa beard,
Yeah, Santa
maybe I'd
beard.
go that.
Like if Santa had a decent, a decent cut, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
But it usually doesn't.
If I could make money off being a bearded lady, but I feel like people just do not pay you anymore for
They
that.
don't want you. They don't like being called freaks. It's PC culture. PC culture killed.
PC culture means I can't make money off
Yeah.
my beard.
You can't be a bearded lady.
Dang it.
PT Barnum would hate this woke culture we've grown into.
PT Barnum would be like, I can't make money off anyone anymore.
Yeah. How am I supposed to make money off my midget? And they'd be like, PT, you can't say that anymore. And they'd be like, I can do what I want. I'm dead.
I mean, that's fair. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. How is he talking?
I know. Do you know what's so funny? On Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, I was sitting in a chair next to an open bedroom, and one of our friends I didn't know had walked into that bedroom and was like lying down, like resting on the bed, came back out and like grabbed my shoulders. And was like, it was like a very friendly grab massage, very sweet. And I was like, oh my God, but everybody saw like the unbridled fear on my face of like, oh, for a moment. And when we were laughing, and I was like, you know what the worst part about that is that my first thought was it's a ghost. And and then I was like, that's absurd. Like that, can you imagine the fear that I must have experienced? Because I don't even believe in ghosts. So to have defaulted to that is insane.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Two more. Would you rather spend Christmas alone or spend Christmas with a stranger?
Oh, that's like a meet cute. Christmas with a stranger, baby. Kissing.
I mean, the stranger is up to you and your imagination.
I have spent Christmas alone comfortably, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, King Introvert.
Yeah, King Introvert here. A stranger is such a gamble. I have no guarantee. I just have no guarantee that I'm going to be okay, that it's going to be cool.
I'm also with a stranger. I would rather spend Christmas with strangers.
I love that for you guys.
I just feel like, like, I don't know. Well, last Christmas I thought I wasn't going to
be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, last Christmas you what?
Last Christmas I thought there was a chance I had COVID and I wouldn't be able to go home. And then in one of the date, like I pushed off the date so that I could like test a lot, and so that my roommate who'd already left could test, and I could ensure that she didn't have COVID, that she'd been walking around coughing in the flat just from life.
Yeah.
Anyway, it did later turn out that she did have COVID, but I never got it. So anyway.
Nice.
The point was I watched Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, alone by myself on one of the days that I was like, I think I'm not gonna be able to go home because what if she's got COVID? I didn't have any symptoms or anything. But anyway, I was just like weeping and I was like, I can't be alone on Christmas. It's the saddest thing that's ever happened to me. Which obviously means I've had such a great life. Like, come on. That's barely sad at all.
That's it's wonderful. And I also like there's nothing wrong with that, of like, I'm not wanting to be alone on Christmas. I get that. I just have done it and I've been okay with it. So
didn't one of our friends, I don't remember which one, but didn't one of our friends like spend Christmas with a stranger and have the best time? Like it was a meetup for people who thought they were going to be alone, and so they
I don't know.
Who was that?
I spent Thanksgiving with a lady I barely knew, but that was
it was Thanksgiving and it was you.
Where we had a Thanksgiving that was all white food. Like we had like a few slices of turkey, some mashed potatoes, and then like cauliflower.
Just a cauliflower, like not done in
raw.
any way.
No, maybe
just a raw.
Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was. Maybe I don't know.
I think maybe probably it's somebody else. But because I knew that lady a little bit in that I knew her name.
Yeah, no, this was
That sounds
this was a
cool.
service. This was like
Oh,
it was a New York
wow.
Times
Weird.
thing, and they actually did it.
Oh,
Who
that's
was
cool
it?
as heck.
Just ask each of our friends.
Did you do the Christmas alone? Who was that? Did
Let's
you
just,
spend
let's
Christmas
just ask
alone?
each of our
No.
just ask each of our friends one at a time.
One
Have
at
they
a time.
ever spent Christmas alone?
And finally, last and certainly not least, eggnog or hot cocoa?
Damn, that's hard.
It is hard.
Hot cocoa.
Eggnog, baby. With booze in it, please.
Of course. Booze in both. That goes
Oh,
without
of
saying.
course.
Oh yeah.
Booze in both.
I think I'm honestly eggnog, but I would be sad
It's
about
so
it.
creamy.
It's so delicious.
You'd be sad about eggnog?
No, I'd be sad about not having
Not getting hot
cocoa.
chocolate. Both.
Oh,
I
okay.
like both.
Yeah.
Double
If I
fist.
had my way, I would
always
combine
both.
the two.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
It's so good.
No, I've never
I've
done
not.
that.
I don't love eggnog, so
All right.
I'm okay with that.
It's easy for you to choose hot chocolate. then.
Okay. You know what? I didn't judge you guys about your stupid answer. I remained totally neutral.